Hello again, Power Ranger family, friends, and fans. Steve Andrino, aka Baboo, here with another episode of Baboo's Monster Review. For those of you tuning in for the first time, I'm Steve Andrino. I was the actual suit actor for Baboo for seasons 2 and 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I had the idea to do Power Ranger episode reviews, but with a little twist. Have them focus on the real stars of the show, the monsters. Remember, there's a lot more of us than there were of them. Anyway, so we're up to episode 4 of season 1. We've already met Rita, Goldar, Baboo, Squat, Finster. We've seen a couple of monsters of the week. We've seen the Rangers come close to being defeated and Zordon having to give them extras to beat the monsters, whether it was Zords and then blasters and then power weapons, and let's see what they're going to need this week. Alright, outside the juice bar. Episode starts off with Jason trying to break the bench press record, which oddly enough is owned by Bulk. So you've got to give Bulk a little credit here. He's actually accomplished at least one thing.
That's it. Nice and steady. By the way, what number are we on? 995. 997. 998. 999.
Sup, what number's he on?
1002.
Once more, please, without the sub.
1003.
Yes, Jason,
Okay.
you're gonna do it.
Yes, you can do it. Hint, he
Get going
doesn't
there.
do it
1005.
yet.
I am so nervous. He's gonna break the record.
And Agent 05 is gonna have a new winner.
Ernie, what number am I at?
1000 then. Uh-oh. Lost count.
Just start at 1,000 and go from there. And you still would have broken it.
Tough when he's on it.
Alright. Now for the good stuff.
So, that's it. I'll send Goldar and
Genius.
the monster down to separate Jason from his friends.
Split
and
them
then
up.
Tear him apart.
Take
With him
away the
out of
leader,
way,
and the rest will
of
be
Power Rangers
easy
be at
to
my
defeat.
mercy. It's time to finish them.
What a
once
plan.
And for all.
That's one I could have thought of myself, though. There we go. One more time. 1,008. So he needs 2 more. I don't know how quite there was enough time for all what's about to happen, but why would you focus on Kimberly when you're finishing your last one to break the record? Just saying. One of the few episodes where they have the Rangers themselves get all gooified instead of Bulk and Skull.
Can't do anything today. This is going to be
Here we
too
go.
easy.
This is an easy one. I have the perfect pair for the job. Me and Squat.
Forget it.
Yes, ma'am.
I love that that was just so quick. Hey, we can do it. No, you can't. Okay, fine. We won't do it.
Goldar, are you ready?
Although, let's be honest, Goldar's gone down there to fight them twice already and hasn't done quite well enough.
Grows you real tall.
And then we crush him.
Finster, have you figured out a monster yet?
Not quite. You
What a handsome guy.
shouldn't have said that. You could
That one wasn't me yet.
be in big trouble.
Finster, what do you mean? Could you be losing your touch?
Here's actually a good shot of it where it shows, as I mentioned in an early episode, that Finster is actually supposed to be part tree. You can see kind of a little bit branchlets coming off the top of his ears. You get a little bit of the green in here. You see a couple of leaves on top. I have actually seen some concept art where they show it even more so that he was supposed to be part tree. Maybe a little down the line we'll do some episodes just on specific monsters, kind of like best ofs, and go into that. But we'll see.
No, man. If you give me a moment, I'll think of something. How about King Sphinx? He can use his wings to sweep.
Thought this was interesting too, in the fact that this is episode 4. We've already had some classic Greek mythology with the Minotaur, and now we're doing some Egyptian mythology with the Sphinx. Got like the Tutankhamun looking mask. We've got the Eye of Horus here. And maybe just like I did with the Minotaur, I will do a short video talking about the Sphinx and some of the Egyptian mythology used in this episode.
Away. Does that satisfy your evilness?
Yeah!
All right.
Okay, so now we have a plan. We're going to split them up, which is a good plan for any kind of battle.
So what do you say, Jace? Am I forgiven?
So do we forgive Zach? Of course we do.
Accepted.
Damn it.
Yeah, we're a team. We have to work together.
Kimberly, about the the skateboard and bubble gum. I just wanted.
Apologize?
Yeah.
Forget it, it's casual.
Guys, I'm kind of bummed about this bench press record thing. I don't want to be known as a quitter.
A quarter.
Well, it's just kind of weird to me because he wasn't a quitter. He just didn't succeed this time. That's not quitting. It's just I couldn't do it. And again, there were certainly extenuating circumstances, which of course leads us to believe that at some point, maybe later in this episode, he'll break the record. Here we go again with getting the best of both. Apparently he's ticklish. Classic kids show joke. Underwear is always funny, for whatever reason. Okay, as adults it's still funny too. Nice pratfall. Pauly Schreier played both. Did a great job of emoting the facial expressions he made when he got stuff dropped on him or got the best of him. The pratfalls he would do. Very, very talented gentleman.
Put it on my tab.
Where you guys going?
So, we read it.
Power Rangers, read from all this time again. It is imperative that you teleport to the children's theater in the park immediately.
What's going on?
She has sent down a team of putties and an unknown monster in an...
Unknown monster. Now, in the second episode, Bones was a brand new monster that Finster had created, and Zordon knew his name right away. This time he doesn't know the name of King Sphinx. I find that a little odd.
Be careful, and let the power protect you.
It's Morphin time, guys.
So we only sent 3 down in the first place. And of course, we're not allowed to fight. We were told no, but we're going to go down there and cheer on our fellow monsters like the good henchmen that we are. Yeah, the classic jump in putty shot. Slow this down a little bit now. Got one putty there that looks a little different from the rest. A couple of them. Okay, there's maybe a better shot of him. A shot, not a better shot. A shot of him. See, he's a lot darker costume, different boots. He's more black as opposed to the silvery gray that the other putties are, but they really don't get into the reason why. I'd have to go back and look at the original Sentai episode to figure out if there was what the reason for that was.
Don't waste time fighting, you brainless baboons! Get the others away from Jason!
And again, it's only 2 away from Jason. Again, where are Trini and Billy? Yes, Kimberly, they are after something, getting you out of there. And King Sphinx flaps his wings so hard, he's able to teleport Kimberly back to the juice bar out of costume. Interesting. Here we go again. Zach having his way with a putty. No, I don't think that was fair. We weren't fighting. We didn't throw any punches. We didn't threaten him. We're just cheering her on. That'd be like somebody going into the crowd and, beating up fans. Okay, fine. Last episode we did throw rocks on him. All right, I'll accept the payback this time.
It wasn't them, it was the Sphinx! Where is it?
That Jason has had it!
Here we go again. Flap, flap, flap. Flap so hard we teleport and demorph Zach, and send him back to the juice bar. So now Jason has been isolated.
Oh, that's it!
Hey! He not so tough now!
Bring my friends back!
No way!
Yeah, just asking the bad guy to do what you want him to do usually doesn't work.
Trouble! Rita has him
Just saying.
isolated. Contact is impossible!
Nice little battle going on here. Start off on the stage, I guess, at the park, the theater. And now we teleport to the hillside, and didn't teleport well enough to land on our feet, so not sure I would have liked rolling down the hill in that costume. Now again, get some good fighting here. Jason takes a nice hit there. He's trying to hold his own. But now for the surprise. 2-on-1. And this is what bad guys should be doing. Don't give these guys any advantage. Oh, and now Rita's going to make them both grow. Maybe Jason is done for. We'll see. Love the forced perspective shots. Cameras on the ground shooting up at them, make them look giant. Have them step right in front of the camera while Jason's, a couple 100 feet away. Still, it looks cool. It does the job.
These guys are too much. Man, I wish the other guys were here.
And that should have been it. But no. Kimberly and Zach had to go get help.
Jason's in big trouble. What's up?
Rita has him.
Oh, no.
You guys, he made his friends way more than he knows. Jason?
I'm pretty sure he knows he needs some help.
Nothing. Let's teleport to the command center right now. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, so
Adjust the morphing grid and locate
first it
Jason's
was the
on the screen.
morphers, then it was the blasters, then it was the power weapons. Now what are you going to give him, Zordon?
Zordon, this seems hopeless.
Indeed it would be, were it not for your power crystal.
Of course. Put your hands together and bring
What?
forth the power crystals.
The
Power
crystals contain the
crystals?
essence of your morphing power.
The heck are
You can
power
combine each other
crystals?
in any peril, and with your swords,
Oh,
draw
come
power from
on.
the morphing grid. I am sending the crystals directly to Jason. Once in his possession, you will be able to join him and stop King Sphinx and Bulldog. Together they are nearly unbeatable. So call your swords quickly, and let the power protect you. Alpha, tap into the grid and send the crystals through Jason's sword. Hurry, Alpha. He
Also, the
doesn't have
first
much
time a morphic grid was ever mentioned. I'm going to go on me for a second on this one. Okay, so, again, show's 30 years old at this point. We mentioned the morphing grid. I don't think at that time Saban knew the show would be going on for 30 years, first and foremost, but more importantly, I don't think he knew that the morphing grid was going to be used so much to interconnect all the shows. Maybe he did. Maybe he watched enough of the Sentai footage and it was used there. To be honest, I don't know. Again, correct me in the comments. Alright, back to it.
Oh man, this is not looking good. Whoa!
No, it's not looking good, and Mountain explodes
Yeah!
for him to get his Zord. Bulldog just misses. I think he's part Stormtrooper. So these things that you've never seen before, Jason, have no idea what they are.
All right!
And Zordon just gave them to the other Rangers, but somehow you know what they're for.
Power crystal. Way to go, Zordon. Hey, Ugly! I want you to meet some of my friends.
And now they're able to teleport in.
Now you're gonna see what friends working together can do.
I know, they saw what friends working together could do. They were kicking your butt. Now the long drawn-out Zord sequence. Let's bring them all on. As I said in the last episode, that you can use this for filler, make it as long or short as it needs to be to make the episode fit the required length. Still kind of cool to look at, though. You can tell it's older Japanese footage. It's pretty grainy, some of it. So he calls his friends, but he's the only one in the dinosaur. So really, all he needed to do was call the dinosaur.
Rangers, log on.
Okay, fine.
Let's rock and roll. Billy here. All systems go.
Trini here said I'm ready. Let's jinx this Sphinx.
And once again, Kimberly with the funny line, the rhyme line, jinx the Sphinx, munch the Minotaur last time.
All right, Rangers, it's time to power up.
2, 1, power up!
Time for a little Megazord power.
Alright, so the power crystals should form a stronger Megazord. We'll see. Well, footage looks the same to me.
Let's show 'em what we're made of.
Morphin!
Tank mode versus two giant monsters. Goldar's doing alright.
Let's try the crystal power.
Cannons didn't do much. Crystals didn't do much. Didn't look like it. Rita looked worried, they looked happy, but I didn't even see Goldar or King Sphinx stagger. Nice return fire. Zord shaking a little bit for sure. See, Rita, nothing to worry about. We got him this time. What do you mean shift to battle mode? Wait a minute.
Power up the transformation sequence.
Megazord sequence has been initiated.
Alright. Full on Megazord once the pterodactyl flies in to become the breastplate. And we go from dinosaur head to robot head.
Megazord armed and ready.
He doesn't look armed yet.
You guys ready? Let's nail him.
So Goldar's got his sword, King Sphinx has his staff, and the Megazord is just using his hand still. Alright. He's getting some hits in. Actually knocks Sphinx down, but I'll take a sword against an unarmed opponent any day.
What's going on?
Switching to tank mode.
Alright, back to tank mode. The cannon didn't do anything before, but this time it knocked Goldar down. That was a good shot. I'll give you credit. Doing a good job parrying without a weapon, just blocking staff shots with his fists.
That was close.
These dudes are starting to get on my nerves.
Watch the flank. Uh-oh. Look out.
Will the wings work on the Zord? Apparently so. And if it's strong enough to send back into the juice bar and do Morphin.
Mega power sword. Now.
And here we go again. Got the Mega Sword.
Through, Sphinx.
Powers up. Sphinx is at least staying in there to try to fight, although apparently one shot was all it took.
Oh, dummies! Way to go, Power Rangers! One down and one to go!
All right, now let's
That's okay.
finish.
Goldar is gonna handle business this time. Nope, once again, Megazord has the power sword and Goldar bugs out.
Could have been a sure thing!
It should have been a sure thing. Goldar, come on. You gotta step up a little bit, buddy.
I can't believe they made the Sphinx! Out of my way! Destroy a world is all I ask, but do they do it? No!
Now again, I don't know why she's mad at Squat and Baboo. We didn't do anything wrong. Alrighty, so here we go. Back to the juice bar. Gee, I wonder if he's gonna break the record this time. Especially since Trini and Billy are there too to cheer him on.
1,010.
Yay, he did it.
We have a new record.
Beats Bulk's record.
This record's gonna last a long time.
I don't know, he only beat it by one. If Bulk was able to do 1009, how out of the realm of possibilities if it do 1011?
Thanks for being there, guys.
Hey, muscle brains. I'm gonna get my record back.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, muscle brains. Shut up. I can do my own talking.
You guys, get a life. Come on, don't you guys ever give up?
Yo, man, why don't you just have a piece of cake and chill?
Cake? Yeah, all right, I'll have some cake. But I get the first piece. Yeah, the first piece. I thought I told you to shut up.
And here we go again. Having him split his pants wasn't enough. Now we got to get him full of cake. But Skull's got to get some too this time. Alrighty. There we go. So that's the episode. Again, great plan. Great fighting. Something new Zordon gives them again to enable him to power. First of all, to call his friends to him. Allow them to power up the Megazord with the power crystals. And even then, Power Sword to beat the Sphinx and Goldar to run away. Alright, so that's it. That's the end of episode 4. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're enjoying the show, please hit that like and hit the subscribe button, because I've said it before and I'll say it every time, monsters need love too.